The thumbnail should have clued you in that I'm talking about Kamen Rider Geats Lazer Boost. But to talk about Lazer Boost properly, I'll need to first touch on its direct precursor, Boost Mark II. Boost Mark II is a power-up that made its debut around the halfway point of Kamen Rider Geats, and is noticeably the first really big power spike of the show. This notion is backed not only by the presentation of Boost Mark II's power set, but also by the literal physical power system of the show. The Desire Driver belt, shared by most of the riders in Kamen Rider Geats, has slots for up to 2 raise buckle attachments. You can mix and match raise buckles, and obviously there's some variance in power level and utility, but there is a strict hard limit set at 2. The Boost Mark II buckle breaks that limitation by being a fusion of 5 buckles, and its creation is facilitated directly by the main protagonist, Ace. It is a hidden trump card, prepared well in advance, to be brought out when things become most dire. Boost Mark II is the pinnacle of Ace, being Ace in isolation. Up to this point in the show, Ace has been basically unstoppable. He is seemingly always several steps ahead, he is largely able to handle everything on his own, and this power-up kicks that up to another level. With this much power and foresight at his disposal, Ace's continued win streak feels inevitable. Even the higher powers that be are taken aback. And then, in the episodes following, Ace is dragged off that pedestal. Yeah, so Mark II comes with a side effect, and while said side effect isn't immediately dangerous to the user, it does put Ace out of commission, which is a bit of a problem. I really like how it's described as feeling jet-lagged, because that very quickly conveys how exhausting and disorienting Mark II's drawbacks are. But also, it's very mundane. It does a lot to humanize the seemingly untouchable Ace, seeing him succumb to such a simple ailment. The solution comes in the form of the Lazer Raise Riser. Compared to the Mark II buckle, which Ace has prepared way ahead of time, this one is just handed to him by his self-declared #1 fan. Narratively, that feels a lot less impressive, doesn't it? This isn't even the first time Ace has been handed a power-up either, but every prior instance was always from someone who needed Ace to win in that instance, for the sake of furthering their own agenda. This is the first time Ace gets a buckle from someone who supports him wholeheartedly, no strings attached. Lazer Boost mitigates Mark II's drawbacks, but it also takes away Mark II's defining strengths, its speed and its linear mobility. To substitute, the user is granted nifty gravity manipulation powers, previously showcased when the Lazer Raise Riser was used in isolation. Lazer Boost might visually come off as an upgrade to Mark II because it literally adds components onto the Mark II suit, but functionally it is not. Because there is a distinct trade-off, Lazer Boost doesn't power creep Mark II, and in fact, Ace still noticeably favors Mark II in short bursts. Boost Mark II is a product of Ace's own efforts. To power creep such would mean undercutting that. Lazer Boost not only alleviates Ace's burdens, it also literally gives Ace new perspectives to tackle issues from. The power set is a perfect metaphor for Ace's friends and allies. How cool is that?